Hello everyone, and welcome to the first gameplay video for Resident Evil 2 Remake. I have some things I want to go over with you before we start the playthrough. Check out my Resident Evil 1 Remake playlist. The introduction video for that game covers the series more in depth. I've also provided some guides and help information. Please see this video's description for all the links. A modding correction from my modding video regarding Claire's outfit mod that I discussed that I'd be using in the game. All files are considered main files, with none of them being add-on files, but some mods do require a main file to be activated first, followed by an add-on file. So I had that set up incorrectly. I had the main leather pants file, and then I was using the other one as an add-on file. All I needed was the add-on file, which is actually another main file. So just be aware of that when it comes to that mod. Some general information. Time to beat on this game is roughly 9 hours to 15 hours, give or take, considering we're going to be doing both Leon A and Claire B in my playthrough. Type of gameplay, we'll be playing on standard, normal, and this will be Leon A. Collecting anything, I'll be showing 15 Mr. Raccoon toy locations. Menu options, let's check the menu out. So go ahead and start the game here. Run down the menus here. So I got story mode, which we'll see here in a minute. That's where we're going to start the game. Extra modes, this is where you have the ghost survivors and the tofu survivor and those things in here. And the bonuses is where you see the records of the base game you've achieved, records for ghost survivors, and any concept art or 3D models that you can unlock based on things you do in the game. I'm not going to show any of these any further just because I don't want to spoil anything before we get into the game. But the models section is really cool in these modern Resident Evil games because you get to see the full models of characters that you can zoom in on and see animations in detail without anything distracting around the model. So it's pretty cool to look at. An online store just takes you to the store page, basically, to get DLC and all that, options, and then this promotes Resident Evil 3 Remake, which we will get to when we beat this game at some point. Then your exit, and then whatever this stuff is, weekly challenges, I don't know, don't really care. We've already gone through all the options. So everything that I've already set up and showed you how to set up is set up. I guess I could scroll down the graphics real quick and make sure these settings are still alright. When we're in the game, I'm going to show you the difference of what TAA versus SMAA looks like. And I'm also going to show you what screen space reflections looks like in the game versus it being off. I want you to see the differences between those two settings. So specifically, yeah, everything looks good here. Alright, so first we'll watch the opening cutscene, and then we'll go over controls and the UI and all that good stuff. So we'll start here. By the way, this video is going to be an hour long as opposed to my typical 30-minute, just because it's a more involved game. So I'd like to do the first video an hour's length. So story. Story. Continue, load, new game, second run, which is basically the B mode for Leon or Claire. They call it second run. So we're going to do new game Leon A, and then we'll do new game second run Claire B. And then you get the results of your playthrough, and you can also, it's kind of hard to see, but you can also change outfits and costumes here. I'm not going to show that either, just to not spoil anything. But I'm essentially using Leon and Claire's normal outfit in both playthroughs. Claire is slightly modded, basically only her pants. Everything else is the same. I changed her blue jeans into black jeans just because I wanted to. But Leon's untouched as far as modding goes. So, new game. So, Leon S. Kennedy, after a few days of radio silence from his new post, Leon S. Kennedy drives to Raccoon City to scope out things. Unbeknownst to him, nightmare awaits. And then Claire Redfield, a different nightmare awaits Claire Redfield, who is unaware of just how drastically her very ordinary life is about to change. So, from the beginning on New Game, you can either play Leon A or Claire A. Pick your choice. They're both going to be very similar, slight differences, but very similar to each other. Whereas Leon B and Claire B would be a pretty drastic difference from each other. Alright, so Leon, and you have assisted mode. For players who are unfamiliar with action games, aim assist is on. Recover a certain amount of health automatically, and enemies are a little weaker. And then standard, the normal gameplay mode, and then hardcore. For hardcore fans of the series, saving requires an ink ribbon. So yeah, they've taken ink ribbons out in Remake 2 and onward. You don't need ink ribbons anymore to save. There's also no auto-save feature, and enemies are stronger. So it's basically easy, normal, and hard, and we're going to be playing on easy. So here we go.
Look, man, I'm serious, okay? I saw this with my own eyes.
Oh, I believe you, buddy. I believe you. Just tell us a story. Tell us a story.
Okay, well, it was last Friday night. I was walking home from the bar, and this woman started coming towards me. She was staggering, you know, so I figured she was drunk.
Whoa. Okay, tell us, be honest now. How many drinks did you have?
No, man, I barely had a buzz on.
Oh, come on.
Look, just listen, all right? She got closer, and I got a good look at her. You had to see her eyes, her nose, her whole face. It looked like it was rotting.
Yeah.
She looked like a corpse. Like a walking corpse, man.
Sounds like my wife.
I've never seen anything like it. I haven't been able to sleep since that night.
All right, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Just, hey, you gotta stay strong, okay? Don't give in to fear out there, right?
Yeah, well, you got that right. If you freeze up around these things, it'll sink your teeth in them. I should have somebody.
Oh, come on. It's just getting good. I need some sleep. Oh, shit. What do I do? What am I gonna do?
No one's around. That's weird.
Alright, explore your surroundings. Look around. So I'm not going to completely get into controls yet. I'll wait until we get a little further in. The game's going to kind of unfold them to us here anyway. So your basic walk around movement. Run key, so you can run, obviously. You can't crouch unless it's scripted. Let's look around a little bit. You don't see public telephones very often anymore. There's some pretty good fuel prices there. Let's see what happens. We keep going.
Nothing out here.
Okay. Misoil. So this is your Jeep, Leon. Pretty sweet. You don't got any bumper stickers all over it? Enjoy the rich aroma of our specially selected beans. Okay. Colombian Roastmasters Cafe. Welcome to Raccoon City, home of Umbrella. Great. Celebrating 100 years of service. Corda's Painting Company. Okay. Dingo Red Cigarettes. When life has you seeing red, enjoy the wild taste of Dingo Red Cigarettes. Get wild. Now on sale. Alright, let's go over this way. See if he says the same thing.
Waste of time.
Alright. Leon's not feeling extremely adventurous right now. So this cop car here. He didn't park very nice. Hamburgers. Refresh your mind. Free air. Instructions. Set required pressure using minus or plus. Connect hose to tire. When unit beeps, disconnect the hose. That's how they work. Alright, let's go in. Let's just say Sheriff. Okay. Sheriff County. A little wine to wind down the day. Okay.
Hello? Anybody there? Something's not right.
Investigate the store. Something's going on in there.
You all right? Don't move. I'll be back for you.
It's too late. I think it's too late for him. locked me in. Night Super Show. Okay. Why don't you grab a beer, Leon? You're gonna need it.
Stop moving.
Officer, you need help?
Stay back, sir. I got this.
Freeze! I'll shoot! Jesus.
So when he falls down, just keep going over here. Get the key. A well-worn key. Open the inventory. Storage room key. The key to the gas station storage room. Very nice. I like looking at these models. I think they're cool looking. Alright. We'll get into this later. Just wanted to show you that while we picked it up. So I'm going to turn around. And once you come back, he's going to get back up.
No way. This can't be.
Head over here. When you need to use an item to unlock a door or solve a puzzle, select the item and then the blank use command. Okay. Use it. Whoa.
What the?
Don't shoot!
Get down! You alright?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
You can thank me later, when we're safe.
Holy shit.
Come on! Get in! Hold on.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah, Leon Kennedy. You are?
Claire. Claire Redfield.
Live around here?
No. I'm looking for my brother. He's a cop too.
Well, it's a good thing we found each other. I don't know what to expect anymore.
Attention all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak, you are advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station. Free food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone in need.
God, this is so unreal.
police station's not much farther. They'll know something.
Yeah, but what if we're the only ones? What if there's no
No,
survivors?
they're survivors. It's a big city. There has to be. Looks like we're walking from here.
More like running.
Yeah, good call.
Leon, we gotta back up. What the?
Holy shit. There, get out. Get out now! Hold on! Claire! Claire, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. How about you?
Can't stay here, it's not safe.
Go on ahead. I'll meet you at the station.
I'll be there. This is out of control.
Turn and run. Don't even bother shooting them. Just get out.
Shit. It's everybody. They've all turned. There it is. The station.
Just keep running here. All right. So you can't go this way, obviously, or the other way. The boys hanging out. Right, RPD.
Hello? Is anybody here?
Apparently not. Alright, so we'll go over a few things here. So, obviously, aim your weapon, and this game has a thing where the crosshair takes some time to focus in. And you want it to be, of course, when you move, it doesn't focus as quickly. It will eventually, but it may be based on how slow or quick you move. Yeah. Anyways, you want it to really hone in to the center until you shoot. You'll do more damage. You know, left is shoot. Interact is left mouse click for me. Got to reload. a ready sub-weapon, which we don't have any yet. You can switch between, like, I think a normal and a higher capacity range quality ammunition for your weapons. So there's like an ammo switch key. Your movement, you're changing weapons. You can run. This game does have a quick turn, so you can quickly turn around. I always really like when games include this function. And when a game includes it, don't forget you have it, because if something's coming at you, you can just quickly turn and run the other way. Makes it very easy. What else? Middle mouse for me will reset camera to center. P for pause. Here's our map screen. Making use of the map. The map screen is useful for more than just your current location and surroundings. It can also show you any points of interest and items you have found but haven't picked up. So, right at the entrance, that's out there where we just were with the zombies here at the door. There's nothing to collect out here, so it's green because it's done. And it'll be red whenever you're searching for stuff that there is here. And if you found something or seen it but haven't picked it up, it will be notated with an icon on the map, so it's really handy. And then indicating doors that are locked, currently locked, versus doors that are open or just accessible. Stairs. You can zoom in and out. You can change floors. Reset the view of the map to U, the arrow. Excuse me. Let's see, what else do we got? So that's the map. Inventory. So you have 4 quick slot items, you'd call them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now we have our gun, which is a Matilda handgun, a 12-shot capacity 9mm polymer frame handgun, non-standard issue gun with problems that make it impractical for the general public. Okay, we have 7 in the clip, or 7 loaded. It's equipped. You can drag it to another spot, of which we have 8 at the moment, which will get more slots. If you right-click, it wasn't right-click, left-click, you can unequip it, examine it, so we can look at it closely, which is always cool. Matilda 9mm times 19. So just your first standard starting handgun. And you can combine it with ammo to load it. You can also load it from just outside, of the game. You don't have to come in the menu to load it. I'm going to put the shortcut on, I think 1. Is that where I want that to be? No, I'm not going to put that on 1. I'm leaving it on 2. And then the storage key that we already looked at. It's kind of hard to see, but there is a little, where the ammo count is here. On this one, you can see a little square with a check in it. When it has a check mark in it, it means you've used it for its intended purpose and it's not needed anymore. You can't sell it, but you have the option to discard it. You can put it in the chests in the game if you want to keep it, but there's no need to. So we're done with it. We can go ahead and throw it away. Get it out of our inventory. All right. You have to excuse me, I'm stuffed up. I've got allergies going, so it's all on my nose. So you might hear some sounds. Then you got menu confirm, exit, switching tabs, categories, menu movement, up, down, left, and right, page up, reset menu, zoom in and out menu, models, show and hide, controls, commands, map changing, keybinds, item sorting. You can item sort your box and you can move items. We'll get to that. So, general controls. Nothing crazy. We've got our map, we have our inventory, and then we have our notes, which is miscellaneous, and tutorials are also in here. How to use key items, how to use the map. And we do have a note here, 1998, 1998. Officer Leon Kennedy, on behalf of the RPD, congratulations on completing your training. Your especially high marks are to be commended, and we couldn't be prouder to have you as a member of our force. Please report for orientation at the Raccoon City Police Station on Friday, September 25th at 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. We look forward to serving with you, Raccoon City Police Chief Brian Irons, which we will meet him later. You can flip through these with the left and right key. Yeah. Okay, so that's where all our notes will go. So let's look around here. Let me go ahead and show you, wanted to show you the difference between a couple of graphical settings here. So we're using TAA, which is what I'm going to use, but I want you to see what SMAA looks like in comparison. So just look at the gate over there on that door. Look at how shimmery, and you know, it's an anti-aliasing thing. It's also kind of a pixel crawling thing, but you can see how shimmery that is. You can look at the lines on the railing up there and see it. You can see it, you know, just on all kinds of surfaces. It's pretty obvious if you look. So look at here is the worst. You can see it really bad. Now let me turn it back on to TAA. See how that's all gone now? It's not maybe all gone, but 90% of it. There's no lines crawling on the walls or anything here. So TAA is slightly blurrier than SMAA is going to be, but it does a better job at the anti-aliasing. Now the other thing I wanted to show you is the screen space reflections. And a good example is this little area right underneath this little overhang. So it looks fine, right? Everything's good. So let's go into options and turn that on. And look at this weird effect that it does. See it? Kind of just materializes. It's when you get at certain angles, and you're not only going to see this on ceilings, you're going to see it on a lot of different surfaces, be it walls or floors, but it's really noticeable there. You can see it here too on this column. It shouldn't really look like it does. See it there? Kind of bleed in. Kind of bleeds into it. And the floor is really bad too. Look at how bad the floor looks over there. In this little area, see all that? I don't know what that is. It's like noise of some kind, like graphical noise. But you go back in here and turn screen space reflections off, and see it's all gone. It looks perfect. And this up here doesn't do this anymore, no matter what angle you get at. So it's just to really showcase, you know, not so much the TAA, SMAA thing. That's just a limitation of the two anti-aliasing methods. Let me move my mic a little closer. That's not the game's fault. That's the anti-aliasing technique's fault. But the way screen space reflections are implemented in this game is not implemented well. So I would recommend leaving it off for sure. So over here you're going to get first aid spray. A healing spray that will restore you to full health. Okay. So that covers that stuff. HD textures, I mean, we're just going to see those. 446 textures are up-res from 1K, anywhere from 1K to 4K with the mod. And then with the color cube edits mod, you should see a lot less green and blues throughout the overall game. And I kind of do believe you have to start a new game for those to take effect. And you already saw the classic startup screen warning. And the really gross looking burger in the intro cutscene. And the only other real thing in the game is just going to be the characters' skin mods that I've applied to them. And that'll about cover most introductory things I wanted to cover for the game here. And we'll get handgun ammo ×6 magnum, or maximum standard, excuse me. Let's look at this stuff. Health and recovery items. As you take damage, your health monitor in the bottom left will drop from fine to caution to danger. When in danger, quickly heal yourself with a green herb or first aid spray before it's too late. This little wave KG kind of thing going down here. It tells you and it shows you. Healing spray that will restore you to full health, and handgun ammo. 9mm parabellum handgun bullets, the most common of bullets. They are favored for their stable flight trajectory and moderate recoil. So we can look at this a little closer. Tirafa. First aid recovery spray. Okay. Of course, I'm not going to show these every time I pick up something. Just I want you to initially see them. Yeah, I really do appreciate that Capcom includes models like this for the characters in the menu that you unlock, and then just for the items you pick up. You can zoom in way on them and see all the detail. I just think that's really cool. And you can spin them around and all that. I appreciate it anyway. Okay. Got this little... And, you know, keep in mind this game is taking place in 1998, you know.
There has to be someone here. Not good.
David, Marvin, you there? I found a way out. It's in here. Send reinforcements. East hallway.
Near the break room.
I gotta find that guy.
We'll find him soon enough. If you come running in here real quickly, investigate the east side. If you come in here quickly enough from outside in the beginning and you interact with this, your character's face and hair and all that will be wet in the cutscene. So they get wet and then they dry off. I think it's funny too, like Claire's already pushed a zombie off of her. She did it at the gas station before she got in the police station, the police car, and this guy just pushed that dude off. You know, I wish it was that easy for us that we could just push zombies off. So does the map reflect? Yeah, it does. Okay. So yeah, we're in a police station. This is where a good bit of this game takes place. We're in the main hall. You can see all the rooms here. Interrogation room, observation room, press room, bathroom, break room, east office, and then the watchman's room, which is where that guy is, presumably, and where we need to go to. So you can already see there's a chest beside us here that's already marked, and a typewriter behind us to save. And then a little indicator over here indicating something of interest. Okay, let's do this. Deluxe weapons added. So this is going to be from any DLCs or rewards you've obtained. So which I have some. So I have a combat knife that's infinite, meaning it doesn't break. Specially treated military grade knife that's been hardened to an unbelievable degree. They say it's been made to really last. Samurai Edge original weapon, infinite. 15 shot capacity 9mm handgun, one of the guns used during the STARS trial test, nicknamed Kendo Custom Phase 2. We'll get to meet Kendo in this game. LE5, 32 shot capacity .380 ACP machine gun, uses a closed bolt and has high accuracy. Infinite. ATM 4, this was a submachine gun, handgun. ATM-4 anti-tank weapon, infinite. A recoilless rocket launcher that fires 84mm projectiles. The piercing power of the rocket causes more damage than the explosion. And then a minigun. Gatling gun, a 6-barrel motorized minigun that fires 7.62mm NATO rounds. Fast rate of fire and deals a lot of damage. Can fire indefinitely, and it's infinite. So these are all infinite weapons. I don't remember how I got these. Some I might have gotten with DLCs or unlocked. And then you have Samurai Edge, Chris model. Chris Redfield, 15 shot capacity, 9mm handgun, customized with a hard steel slide and silver gilded trigger for increased accuracy and ease of use. And then the same thing for Jill Valentine from the first game. 15 shot capacity 9mm handgun customized with a smaller slide stop to reduce catching when drawing. And then you have Albert Wesker model. 15 shot capacity 9mm handgun based on a design by Albert Wesker himself. This gun has been customized for robust performance. So we'll take a look at these. I guess I have to take them out to look at them. Okay, let's do that then. I'll show them to you real quick. Let's do this. So our primary main weapon is a Matilda, which you can see in our hand right here. And I will show you what these look like. So here's the Samurai Edge original model. Equip. So that's what it looks like. Can actually show you this examination. It's a Kendo, nicer weapon, obviously, than what we've got. And then you've got the Chris model. It's got a nice barrel on the end. So these are going to have very varying degrees of capacity, what they can store, and how much damage they do, obviously. They're going to be different powers or strengths. Why does the... Oh, because there's no ammo in it. Okay, that's why. The barrel's extended outward because it's not loaded. Okay. And then Jill's model looks very similar. I mean, they're both Samurai Edges, so I guess they would. Pretty much the same. Hers is just geared towards something different. Kind of... His is increased accuracy, and hers is stop the slide from catching. And then Albert Wesker's model, pretty similar. But these are all three Samurai Edges. So Stars, RPD, Special Team. I'm surprised Albert Wesker. I'm surprised he didn't have his personal name with his middle initial etched in here somewhere. And then combat knife. Equip. So now if you press the sub-weapon key, you have to hold it. He'll get in a stance and hold it out. And then when you press the attack key, you can just hold it down and he'll keep doing it. So it works much like the knife does in Resident Evil 4, the original. Okay. So let's put these back. I'm not going to use these. I'm going to use what Leon starts with. And I'll show you these other ones just so you can see what they look like. Gotta put more away because this one, the bigger weapons take up 2 slots, as you can see. Okay, so we are equipped with this one, the LE5. There you go, pretty badass. 32 at a time, I guess, but it's infinite. Here's what it looks like. I don't guess that these are all, they're not all kendo made. Just the ones that say they are. Yeah, okay. We've got the minigun here. This thing's crazy. Super crazy. Can't get a super great view of it, but yeah, thing's pretty awesome. Look at that thing. Doesn't Arnold Schwarzenegger use one of these in Predator, I think? No, I don't think it's him. It's Jesse the Ventura. Yeah, he's got one, I think. I forget his character's name in the movie, but that's the actor. He was a wrestler. I think he's got one of these in the first Predator movie. And then we got the ATM-4, basically rocket launcher. So like, no, pretty freaking badass. Destroy anything. Yep. Tube of death. Alright. I don't want to dwell on this stuff too much, but I want to showcase it. In you go, never to be used. Get my handgun back. I'm not going to take this yet. I am going to use this. This is what you get for unlocking or for destroying all the Mr. Raccoon bobblehead toys, the 15 of them in the game. This is what you're rewarded with. Combat knife that's unbreakable. Because knives do have duration on this game, and I will be using this in this playthrough, which I've already discussed in my precursor videos. As well as I also have this game set to have the dynamic difficulty turned off, hopefully. So just normal mode straight through, no game adjusting it on the fly based on how good or bad I'm doing. So I am using that from the ReFix plugin, and I'm using the infinite knife, but I'm not going to take the knife yet until I actually get the first one that they give you. So right now we just have the Matilda that you start with, a first aid spray, and 16 handgun ammo. And I got to re-equip the gun. Okay, let's get our save on. This is just my test save. This game, some games work this way, I've noticed, and others don't. I think it's a modern game change, but when you complete a game and you unlock like New Game Plus, or you unlock secret weapons or skins or something, at least in these games for Resident Evil, they're not tied to the save, the cleared save that you have in here, if you have one. It's tied to an actual configuration profile file that gets saved. It's like separate. A lot of games now use settings and configuration files as a way to save those kinds of things, your progression and things like that. So if you end up or want to overwrite your clear save, you can do so, and you won't lose the abilities of anything that you've unlocked. So just be aware of that. Right now I have no other saves, just that one. And when I load Claire, I'll have one for her because they're independent. You don't see Claire's saves in here with Leon's, just Leon's. Okay, so let's look around here. We need to go this direction. If you stand this way and look at the map, over here leads to where we need to go. But let's look around a little bit first. I just reloaded because I did pick up some ammo, so I still have 1 bullet left from it, but I reloaded so I can have a maximum of 12 loaded right now. With 1 in the clip. Or no, 1 extra. Yeah, 12 loaded with 1 extra because I have 1 bullet left. It shows the bullet you have in the inventory on the side, which is nice. Alright, what do we got here? So we need to use 3 tokens, discs. I forget what they call them. Tokens, maybe. 3 tokens will do whatever this is going to do for us. I already know what it's going to do, but I'm not going to spoil it. Same thing with this. We need a key with a symbol. It uses, you know, spades and clubs, diamond. That's what the RPD uses, which Resident Evil is known to do. Use theme-oriented keys. Right? More victims dead. Raccoon times. Oh, that's the stars picture, I can tell. We get to see that later. That picture in the top. It's just stars members. Jill's in there. Chris is in there. Barry's probably in there. Stars Special Tactics. What does that say? And Rescue Squad. Yeah, that's what STARS stands for. Special Tactics and Rescue Squad. Sent to save Raccoon City. Okay, I don't know who that is in the bottom there. Let me check my mouse movement's a little quick. That's controller. Oops. Messed it up. That's okay. Feels like my... Apologies. Just feels like my mouse movement's a little fast. Let me bump you up to here, maybe. Bump you up to here. See how that feels. No, that's just making it quicker. The wrong way. Let's go down. Put you down here and see. So that feels too slow. Oops. So maybe the middle area. Okay, it feels a little better. Just getting a little too wild on the looking around movement. Alright, so this here. We need to cut this open. Even though we have our knife, it won't let us use it. We have to wait until we get a scripted knife. And then we cut that open. Alright, let's go looking upstairs real quick. So we've got a lion statue up here with another slot. And then we have a dial symbol here so you can interact with it, and you can change these if you know the matching combination. This is one of the things that's going to be in my help document that I put in the description of this video. I won't mess with this just yet. We can mess with it later. Let's go around this way. A few doors over here. It's locked because it needs another key. But there is a box of ammo down here. Okay. Let's get a little more ammo. There's not a running stamina bar or anything like that in this game, thankfully. Check the other side. Is there something to say there? No. Okay. Thought he would look at the statue and make a comment. I know your tendency is to pick that up and eat it or something, but it's not an herb, unfortunately. There's another door down here. I can come in here. There is an herb. A green herb native to the Arklay Mountains. It will restore a small amount of health. Let's get a good look at it. Very nice. Guide pamphlet. Enjoy your travel. Welcome to Raccoon City. Did you know while we are the home of pharmaceutical giant Umbrella Corporation, Raccoon City is a vibrant and dynamic city with a long, rich history of its own. And this guide will introduce you to just a few of the more unusual points of interest our city has to offer. Raccoon City Police Station. The building in the center of town wasn't always a police station. In fact, it used to be an art museum. Various features like the unusual clock tower and the goddess statue in the main hall remind us of a bygone era. Orphanage. Just a few blocks from the police station is an orphanage founded and run by the Umbrella Corporation with the help of generous donations from businesses and citizens alike. The building is known for its stained glass window, which attracts visitors from around the world. That's it. Which we will get to go there as well later. Need another key. This key is used for all three of these doors that we found so far. I think that's a picture of Chief Irons. Yep, looks like him. And there's a safe here, which we don't have the combination to yet. But I am going to go ahead and unlock this and go ahead and get it now while I can. So this is considered the waiting room. So we'll run across this code eventually, but at least then we won't have to worry about it. We'll already have it. So it's left 6, right 2, and left 11. So we'll go left 6, 2, and then 11. And this will give us a muzzle brake for the Matilda, which we could already use right now. A custom part for the Matilda that reduces recoil and muzzle rise by redirecting propellant gas up and away from the barrel. So basically a recoil reducer. So we got that. And that is for our current gun. I'll do this. I won't equip it until we get the code. How about that? That way I won't be cheating. I've already cheated, but it doesn't matter. I won't use it yet. So we'll just go over here. Go ahead and put the first aid away. Put this down here. Keep the herb, and we'll store that for the moment. Once we learn about the code, then I'll get it out of my box and equip it. I just won't have to mess with the code. We're trying to get it and already have the room clear, so I know at least the rooms will be clear of anything that we needed to do. Let's go ahead and save. Alright. Alright guys, that's worked out really well actually. I got through everything I wanted to get through and the timer just went off on me for an hour, so I got all the preliminary stuff I wanted to explain and just talk about that I like to do in the beginning of these first gameplay videos. This was the goddess statue, by the way. And that's a representation of what volumetric lighting looks like. We can look at my readings here too. So DirectX 11, 60 FPS. My graphics memory being used is 7.1 gigs out of 8 gigs that I have. So it's giving me a little room to spare. And then my computer's memory is roughly 8 gigs being used out of 32 that I have total. And then my graphics card temperature is at 57 Celsius, which is fine. And my computer's CPU temp is at 57, which is fine. And then my graphics fan, my fans, of which I have 2, are spinning at a 60% RPM speed. And then my total graphics card usage is only at 53%. So, you know, awesome readings. You can walk around, it won't fluctuate too much. Now it's a little jumpy. Went from 70, 60 to 72 something on the graphics card memory. See, it goes to 71 once you come down here. I think it's probably because you can still come out here. Yeah. And these guys are still out here. So that may have something to do with the graphics memory jumping around. But as you can see by my readings, you know, everything's great. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you'll stick with me on this playthrough. It's going to be a long one. Just getting through Leon A's scenario, and then I'm going to play Claire B after I finish Leon A. I'm not going to do anything in between, like another game or nothing. I'm just going to go straight from Leon's playthrough to Claire's. So thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll actually get into the story here. Thank you. Bye.